It's your boy Rep Milwaukee 414 back in the building. Another video. As you can see, I have my significant other, the love of my life, my wife with me. We going with government? Or what are we doing? You doing black girl?
I'm in your world.
Because you about to change your name or whatever. So
I'm in your world.
just what tell me you black?
Black girls love tumblers. Black girls _ loves tumblers, but it's about to change to cups and magical stuff.
Okay, all right.
It's official. I said it.
Hallelujah. Jesus. All right, y'all. So today we are actually talking about our week at Disney World this past Halloween here, which we were there for literally a whole week from Monday to Friday. What days was that? Was that the 30th?
Monday, we traveled Monday the 30th, and we traveled Friday the 3rd.
3rd, right? Yeah. So we were there Monday through Friday. We had a great time. We most definitely had a great time. I had a good time for sure. Initially, you know, I'm always reluctant about vacations or whatever. My wife is the planner or whatever. But don't have me start it over. Look, I cut this out now. So she's but no, she's the planner. She's the planner in the family for sure when it comes to vacations. And I'm always reluctant because I'm always like, how much is it gonna cost? It's always gonna cost something or whatever like that, right? But most of all, this time it was very much fun. To see the growth in our, in Jordan for sure. From when other times that she has gone to this time right here, which I mean, you said it too for sure. Where I think that she'll embrace this trip a little bit more and with more understanding and stuff like that or whatever. And I very much saw that in her. She very much had a great time. She could get on all the rides, even though she was 5 years old. She could get up on all the grown-up rides at 5 years old, and you would have thought she was 15 the way she was riding these rides. She had her hands up on everything, and if people had their hands up, she had her hands up. That's what we doing. She had her hands up. So for sure, I had a great time. The food was great. Everywhere we ate, I thought the food was great. Except where we stayed at, we'll get into that, I guess. But on at Disney though, like I thought all the food was great as usual. But I guess we could talk about what do you want to start out with? Yeah, what do you want to start out with?
So originally, apparently we're Disney adults now. We can say it. We're Disney adults now, meaning, and I didn't know this term, I used to be, even though my family would go to Disney, it was because we were in Florida. We were Universal people. I know Universal like the back of my hand. We're Disney adults because of the baby. Because, those that know our child's journey, with being the miracle baby, with losing hearing, receiving her hearing, the daycare implemented Disney music and Disney things for her to hear and to learn how to speak. And it used to be Disney Junior 24 hours in her house. Until the whole, I'm not going to say their name, cable folks did what they did, the contracts with Disney Junior. But it was 24 hours because that's what she loved. She identified. She started learning words and speaking and things like that. So, she graduated from pre-K in April. And actually, we need to take it all the way back. When we found out that I was pregnant, my dad was like, oh, because that was 2017. We were planning on going on a trip to Florida. As my dad, my stepdad, my brother, my mom, we were going to go do it. And he was like, well, I guess we're going to have to postpone it till after you have the baby. So she was born 2018. And we were definitely, when we took my brother for his first trip, I think he was 6 to 8 months old. So that's all my mom wanted to do was do the stroller while you guys ride. So we were going to do a big family trip with Ace and the whole kit and caboodle. When mom got sick, she passed away from colon cancer in 2019. So we moved the trip back to then, and then COVID hit. And I ended up still going to another part just as to get my mind off, but we ended up going 2020. We were supposed to go 2020.
We did go 2020.
No, 2019 we were supposed to go. Wait, no, we.
Well, we went to Hollywood Studios. No.
What year was?
We went to Universal 2020.
2020. We were supposed to move it to 2020, but our trip got canceled because the NBA was staying at our hotel.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't end up going to Disney. That was going to be the family trip, even though my mom was gone. You know, let's still go in commemoration. Trip got canceled. We went to Universal. So then 2021, we went for your cousin's competition, but we only went for one day. He has I think you have a video of that, right? One day. It was, you know, it was still packed, but it was hot. We went in July. That's a never again, unless it's a free trip. It was miserable hot. And then, what other time? We went for the one day. And then I went to get the cup. October for the 50th anniversary to get the cup. And then we were going to go pre-K, graduating for Jordan. That's a big thing, you know, with her journeys that she went through. But we were going to do with the cruise, the Disney cruise out of Galveston.
If you haven't saw the pre-K graduation, go watch that.
Go watch the pre-K graduation. We were going to go, and then the ship got shut down for repairs, taken out of Galveston. So it was like, really? And we were trying to go out of Galveston so that way we wouldn't have to do flights. You know, we have family in Houston, parked the car, everybody was going to go, and that got canceled. So there was an awesome Black Friday deal for if you were a Disney Plus user and a Disney Plus subscriber. And so we wanted to do the Halloween because mommy confession as a Disney adult now, because of our daughter, everything is Disney. I wanted to see Halloween go to Christmas because I've heard all this stuff. I need to have the documentary on Disney Plus. I wanted to see the transition. And the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween thing. So we were like, oh, we could do it all at one time. Didn't know that was another price, but it's okay. So we got our, I found who's family now, who's also a Starbucks collector, the Traveling Texan that you can find on here. She helped with booking our trip, and it was amazing. But that's what it started out as, the pre-K graduation cruise that got canceled to go to there. So we ended up staying at the Saratoga Resort, Saratoga Springs. I had stayed there before because of the 50th anniversary, the cup, because make a long story short, we were planning on getting the cup, and as being part of that community, we thought, oh, we're going to be there all night, and I wanted to line up and be able to walk to Disney Springs, camp out, and if we had to go to the bathroom, come back. But thankfully, we didn't have to do that, so I was familiar with the hotel. And also, with Jason being his height, we needed something where he could fit in the bed, where the ceilings weren't low, you know, and the shower wasn't low, because people don't think about that when you have bigs, you know, to be able to, where you don't have to go like this, or the shower's there in your chest. So how do you feel about the room as far as that?
No, I like the room. The room was really nice. Like I said, she's a planner. I don't think about all this stuff. So she.
Well, you did look at it though.
Yeah.
Jessica sent us the video, and you were like, "Who gonna sleep in that bed?
Well, yeah, I'm saying beforehand though, I don't think about that type of stuff. Yeah. You're the planner, so you think about all that type of stuff. So yeah, but long story short, yeah, I like the room. Saratoga Springs was really, really nice. The resort was really, really nice, but starting off with the room was really, really nice. The bathroom was a decent size. The shower was nice height for myself, for sure.
Tell them how tall you are, Selena.
Yeah, I'm 6'6". I'm 6'6". Everybody, if you guys know me, you guys know that I'm tall. I'm 6'6". But if you don't know, it's your first time watching, I'm tall. I'm 6'6", if you can't tell from me just sitting right here. But the shower was very, you know, had a nice height to it or whatever. It wasn't at my chest, or I couldn't fit in the shower. I fit in the shower fine. I found the bathroom fine. The room was nice, spacious. And what type of room did we have? We had is it considered a 2-bed?
I think it was
because we had 2 beds.
Considered like a deluxe suite. I may have to a king deluxe suite because it was like the king bed, and then it was one of the things that pulled down. I can't think of the name. To make a bed for our daughter.
Oh, the wall. So basically, the bed was in the wall. You pull the wall down, and there's another bed. Which that bed was that was a queen. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was a queen. Nice. It was at least a full for sure. I think it was a queen. Don't quote me on that, but it was at least a full size bed for sure. Balcony.
It's amazing view.
Yeah, amazing view over
and they
one of the water ponds that they have. Yeah.
They ask you because you know the awesome thing. You go through the app, and let me say that too. When we went to Disney for your cousin's our cousin's competition, we stayed off site, which that was a awesome hotel. But no, not with the little. I liked. Now I will say when I went in 2021, it was the last of the Magical Express. And for those of you that don't know, Magical Express, it used to be Disney would send you a luggage tag, and way back in the day, you didn't have to worry about your luggage. You showed up to the room, it was there. Well, 2021, you still had to go get your luggage, but you didn't have to worry about transportation. You went down to, I think, Side B in Orlando, did your magic band, got on. This time we had to get transportation, but we Ubered. And that was fine.
Yeah.
We got the bigger Uber. And it's just so much better staying on site because you're...
We had the big stroller. So.
We had the big stroller for the big girl, even though she's 5. And we still took the stroller just in case she got tired. It was just the best thing to do. Even though she's been like this in her stroller since she was 2. And it's what is it, a bob?
It's a bob. It's a
bob.
It's a B.O.B.
It's a big bob, but... we took it anyways instead of, trying to cut costs, not renting something a day. And so we had the stroller. We packed light because I thought I was going to come back with a lot of stuff. But so we packed light. And it was just better staying on site than staying off site because, and we'll get to it, you're able to stay in the parks longer, the transportation back and forth to things, you're able to access, the app and, the Genie Plus and all that sooner. So it was just a better thing, I feel, to stay on site at one of the Disney Resort hotels or one of their hotels compared to trying to figure all of that out. It's too much stress when you're on vacation. Now, the other people that do it, that's fine. That's you, but no.
Yeah, I really liked, so us staying here, first of all, is new for me. It wasn't for her. Number one. So the room was nice. I really liked that, and we had a kitchenette area also as well. We didn't say that. It had a kitchenette area, which was really nice and very much needed. Because we didn't know for sure, but it was very much needed. Because if we brought something back, like food wise or whatever, we could put it in the refrigerator, had a microwave, stuff like that or whatever.
And this time, because the family wasn't there at the timeshares, we had food, and we, remember last time we sent pre-snacks with them, right? Because they drove and we flew because they were coming from Louisiana. It was easier. This time I did the Amazon, Whole Foods. So for snacks and waters and different things that we needed. So it was good to have the waters and the baby's apple juice, her little juices, as we call them. So that was cool. So they would be in there cold, and that way, wouldn't have to, even though I love the Walmart right around the corner, my favorite Walmart in the whole wide world, we didn't go there. You know what I mean? So we did that.
With Disney, I didn't know this, but obviously she knew this. Disney, they let you bring in stuff now. They didn't. It used to be where, because of COVID thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can bring them.
Yeah, so now you can actually bring stuff. You can bring your own cooler in or whatever like that or whatever. We didn't do that, but you know, that's something that if you want to, you can actually bring your own stuff
water
in
bottles.
Cooler. Yeah. Like that. But we didn't do that. But and I'm not really about that. Like if I go somewhere, I want the experience. I want to experience the food there. I want to everybody's different. Cost effective. I understand that for sure. But if I go somewhere, I want to actually be able to try all the different foods, try out, experience all of it, and maybe still, you might want to bring your own, snacks, drinks, or whatever like that. Because trust me, I want to embrace the food. I'm not finna pay for little baby girl.
Constant eating.
Like that or whatever. So even though she's 5 years old,
she's a big 5.
She eats like a grown man. Whatever like that. So. If I could cut costs in that aspect, most definitely I'm trying, but to each his own for sure, but you can do that. So yeah, back to the room was really nice. Now, transportation, what I really liked, was the bus system, the bus shuttle system, which, took me back to teenage childhood, where they actually have bus shuttles that will take you, if you live on site, will take you to Disney and back. And they have random times. So I don't want to sit here and be saying, oh, they run all day off. But
Till nighttime.
But our second day, we had to Uber back or whatever. It was kind of weird how the buses was running or whatever like that. So that's why I don't want to say like they run all day like that. They do, but that certain day, our
like
second
to
day,
the parks, but away from the parks.
to the parks, but to go back, it was like, we ain't going back. So that was kind of
early,
though. It was early, so the bus shuttle system. Back to that, I really did like that.
In your hotels, at least for our experience, when we landed through the app, before we landed, which was the amazing part of it, they give you your choices. Where do you want to stay at? And for ours, it was like near a bus station, near the carousel, which is kind of the front where you get to eat. And there was one other thing, and I think it was like for you to go to Disney Springs. And so I chose near the bus, where to catch the bus, because I knew we were gonna have the stroller in the case she was walking. It wouldn't be that far. So we literally got out the hotel, the room went down, and it was like right there. So it was when we got off the plane. Well, actually, we landed, because we gave them when we're supposed to land, went to the app, and it was like, here's your room. You're ready to go straight to the room. So we didn't have to check in to the front desk or nothing, because you could use your app. And if you already had your magic bands, it used to be free. The last time we got them for free. Or you purchased them, you could open up your door with your magic band. So that was a cool thing.
Yeah. So the bus system was really resourceful. Otherwise, if you have an issue, whatever like that, you can Uber, Lyft, whatever, which was also
is now
nice.
Called minivan.
Yeah,
the minivan.
Yeah, the minivan. So or you can Uber if you're a fan of one or the other, or both, or whatever like that. But staying on site, I agree with my wife. Staying on site was better than staying on site, because we've done both before. So I think staying on site is most definitely better. Now, actual parks. Well, I'll say actual parks, and we can talk about food or whatever like that. Well, we can talk about food, I guess, because we started out. We went to Chef Mickey, which is I guess a family routine ritual now. We went to Chef Mickey, which was once again was amazing.
I did like it when we went in the pandemic, though, even though, because when we went, it was family style. They brought you the big plates.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of liked that, because it kind of was a lot going, and then the characters would go around and you have to wait. But still, from a food standpoint, it was good.
Yeah. So Chef Mickey was awesome. First day was Magic Kingdom on Halloween, which was I really liked it. I didn't know what to expect.
Oh, we went that morning. We went to Disney Springs.
Well, yeah, we went to Disney Springs. I mean, but Disney Springs is shopping, you know, whatever, basically, you know. So it's like you can go to Disney Springs, which is right next to Saratoga Springs. You know, so you have the what's the Disney store? World of Disney.
World of Disney.
You know, World of Disney. You have
yeah, they have regular stores.
Yeah, and they have regular stores. They have random stores. I you know, like, look, it's kind of weird, you know, whatever. Like, they just have random stores. I don't know what's in them because we not going in them. But World of Disney, the Lego store, is like our main 2 stores that we go into. You know, and our new store that we went into was the Swarovski Crystal store, which if you guys saw my story, they you know, they had like all Disney stuff, but it's like
Arribas, Arribas Brothers, where they're doing the fire, where they're the stone blowouts, the blowout glass, and all of that. That was amazing. We were able to watch that. And then if you have the photo pass, we got the photo pass. They have kind of like a photo studio where you're able to do some poses. So we did that there too.
We did that there. And then, yeah, Magic Kingdom. Went to Magic Kingdom. Had an amazing time there. That was Halloween, the day of Halloween.
I was very impressed at costumes because usually as an adult, Disney doesn't allow for dressing up. People bound, but they don't usually dress up. But people were very creative. Very, very creative.
Yeah, so most definitely, Jordan had her Princess Tiana official dress on, you know, and we saw, obviously we saw Princess Tiana, we saw Princess Tiana. What was the other 2 princesses that was there?
There was Rapunzel, Cinderella, Elena.
We saw 2023 Ariel.
That was at Hollywood Studios.
That was a Hollywood Studios?
That was a Hollywood Studios.
Okay, so that was day 2. Day 2. So, you know, but what we saw her though, is if we talking, you know, whatever.
She saw Belle, but the line was too long. So we didn't go because she wasn't in the princess area.
Because I'm trying to think of what other princesses. Yeah, so that was all the princesses. But on Halloween, that was the princesses that we did get to meet and greet and saw whatever.
Because you go at 4 p.m. That's when it starts. The Mickey's Not So Scary. They put the tag on you. Yeah. You could go literally trick or treating, and people tell you, you know, don't focus on the rides. There's so many things going on. Food. We rode because it was like we didn't wait barely 2-3 minutes to get on. And when you have a little, that's what's up. You know, even though now I'm like, oh man, I wanted to see the Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson sisters, but it was worth us getting on, getting off, you know, really quick. And the princess time, like really they spent so much time with Jordan.
Yeah.
And then if we wanted to get back on the ride, it was just so much easier during that time, you know, compared. So each had his thing. You can tell about the stroller situation.
Yeah. So and we'll do certain parts. Maybe today we'll do part 1 as far as like day 1 or whatever, and then we'll do another part or whatever because you don't want to keep too much time on the video. But with the stroller, this was new to me because whenever we went before, or like Universal, whatever like that, we've never had an issue like this before, or whatever. Well, and I would stay by the stroller. I mean, y'all know me. I'm from Milwaukee, so I'm city-fied, but then you know, and I mean, you know, I'm from the, you know, whatever. Y'all know I'm from. So I'm very much protective of like my stuff. So I'm very much like, what, we just supposed to just leave our stuff right here, like, and it's just gonna be all right. So I'm very much like conscious of that. So we left our stroller when we first got there. We left our stroller to go into what are we going to?
It's the Buzz Lightyear ride.
Buzz Lightyear ride. Went in
Tomorrowland.
And Tomorrowland. So they're like, oh yeah, park your stroller right here, and I'm just like, all right, fine, whatever. We gonna leave it. So then we go in, we come out, stroller's gone. I'm like, so I'm looking at her like, this what we doing? This what we doing? This your trip. This your trip. This your trip, and the first thing we do when we go into something, it gets stolen. I knew something was going to happen if we just let
Especially when he got on a ride, because he can't get on rides.
Yeah, right. And I'm just conscious. I'm thinking, like, we're just going to leave it here, and it's just going to be cool.
In the stroller area.
In the stroller area.
And
they got million stroller areas everywhere, whatever like that. You know, so...
The one ride he gets on.
And then we come off, stroller is gone. So I'm looking like, dude, we got Jack! We got Jack! In Disney, we got Jack in Disney World, out of all places. I mean, we talking Disney World. So, Jennifer, she goes to go, find out where our stroller is or whatever like that, what they could have did with it, because she already knows we've been there before. They move stuff, I've literally seen them move, strollers different places or whatever like that. Why they move them, I have no idea, but they moved our stuff or whatever like that. It took them forever to find our stroller. So while they went to go try to find our stroller, Jennifer and the baby went to go on another ride, which the baby wanted to get on the ride bad. She was like, I want to get on that. So I was like, y'all go ahead and I'll just wait, whatever like that, to find out what's going on, hopefully find out what's going on. So they go ride the ride. Shout out to Shoot Freak. I called my boy. Shoot Freak while they was on the ride. And I was like, maybe they got Jack. We done got Jack. We've been here nothing but 5 minutes. And they just, our stroller done got Jack stolen. So I'm sitting here, I'm from the crib. I'm looking at everybody's stroller like I'm tunnel vision at everybody's stroller. Like, if I see my stroller, because
I'm like, do not get us kicked out, banned for Disney, because you go.
Look, I don't care.
Cups.
I got a legitimate reason. So I'm looking at, and our stroller had a license plate.
Shout out to Mark Sullivan. He made the plate. It said the Matthews, and it had the 2023 Ariel on it. Mm-hmm. And the people were nice, and I think the girl was nervous because she knew, like, oh snap. Because I was like, it's our stroller. She had to end up going to get the little supervisor. And at first he was like, is there anything expensive? And I just looked at him like, that's a Bob stroller. Like, it don't matter. I want my stroller. He was like, I'm sorry, it's the wrong question to ask. And, like I said, Astro Orbiter was the ride. So those of you that know, it's a little over. Stand in line for that, came back, and then the guy was like, I had taken a picture of the plate, the little license plate that Mark had made, and he sent a text out to Tomorrowland Text. That's what he said. And then this other young lady brought over our stroller. It was way over, I guess, because where she was coming from, it was like she was coming from Tron. I don't know why the young lady had moved these strollers, because we weren't the only ones, way over somewhere else, not close to the ride, but we got it back. But it was about a good, 20-some minutes?
Yeah, it was about 20 minutes or whatever like that. So, I mean, rides was great, food was great. Fast forwarding to the nighttime, the parade was, what time was the parade?
The first one we went to, I want to say it was at 9.
9, right? Yeah. So Halloween, the not so scary Halloween parade was at 9.
Excellent.
Yeah, which was amazing for sure. The baby loved it. We all loved it. We put it on our stories and stuff like that. And then the fireworks was the hit for me. The parade was dope, but the fireworks was amazing. At Magic Kingdom, we were on the left side of the castle to watch it.
Facing the castle. We still had a decent, nice view. But I didn't expect any of it. I just, the fireworks or whatever. You seen one fireworks, you seen it all, whatever, right? So the fireworks was amazing, and they had this big old show, Halloween style, at Magic Kingdom. And then what killed it for me is it's this huge big old Jack from the Nightmare
Before Christmas. Huge Jack came out. Jack
Skelton?
It's something like that. I forget or whatever like that. Whatever, because I don't want to disrespect y'all. Y'all get mad in the comments, whatever.
Right, because they will come.
Yeah, so maybe I'll put it up here or whatever like that, right? But came out, I was like, dang! So, you know, it was just really amazing. The baby, after that, took the baby over to Disney Junior Jam, which was still popping until like 12. You know, and she had a great time at the party.
We woke her up because Daddy was like, "Oh, you're leaving." I was like, "No, sir, Jordan, get up."
Yeah, and she woke up. Yeah, she woke up, but she was knocked out for real.
And
snoozing.
they had in the back, so that was Disney Junior. They had another one. It was like a sound stage, an actual stage built for like teenagers, a little bit farther near Space Mountain, and then Irotron, because you had a scan where you didn't have to do the Genie Plus. Tron was good, just too short for me, but it was amazing. And the baby just, I mean, it was like the DJ was doing all the little kid hits. Yeah. She saw Doc McStuffins, Fancy Nancy, Vampirina was there. It was cool. It was, she loved it.
Yeah, she loved it. And so that basically, that ended off the night
it wasn't too crowded.
No, it wasn't too crowded. Hella candy.
Weather was perfect.
Yeah, weather was perfect. And that was day one. You know, for Halloween
it was edition. Crowded going back to the hotel though.
Yeah, for sure.
The transportation.
The transportation was, but we got back to the hotel fast, which once again I love the bus shuttle in that aspect. So it wasn't packed. I thought it was gonna be like crazy packed, especially for Halloween, and it wasn't. So it wasn't like claustrophobic, like, and I don't like people all up on me. So I didn't feel that way the whole time, you know, whatever. So that was a major plus. So that basically concludes day one for sure. Once again, I mean, overall, I had a great, amazing time, you know, to not know what to expect or whatever. And she's always a reference person for me where I'm just like, well, what's this? Well, I ain't been here since, it don't matter. You've been here before. You've been here before.
That was day two.
So, you know, but I had a great time though, and we'll get into day two. But just wanted to start off with day one as a video, and then we'll do the others. So let us know in the comment section, what you guys think about our review or day one of Magic Kingdom and it being Halloween.
Bathrooms were clean.
Yeah. Bathrooms was clean, because I most definitely will say something if they wasn't. The bathrooms most definitely was clean. But day one, Magic Kingdom, Disney World was, I suggest it for sure. I know.
I never want to go in the summertime. Yeah. It was to the point where I only want to go Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Yeah.
That's how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah, for sure.
Halloween decorations was on point.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that, on the next video for sure. But Halloween edition, I most definitely suggested if you want to do a trip to Disney, most definitely go for Halloween. Look, take your kids out of school. Golly, take it.
Just do it.
Just take your kids out of school.
Buy the teacher something.
Get the homework when you get back. All right, it's gonna be well worth it.
Okay.
It's gonna be well worth it.
Get the extra ticket.
Yeah.
Get the extra money for the not so scary. It's worth it.
Yeah, have a good time. We most definitely had a good time. That's day one. We'll get into day two.
Listen to your wives and just
most definitely. And then the Day of the Dead, we didn't expect that. So we'll get into all that in the next video. But like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys like this. And my special guest with me or whatever. She had to wear her ears and everything.
I don't get to wear them. Disney mom in Texas that doesn't get to wear her stuff anymore.
We didn't want to be too long-winded with it. Whatever. It's clipped about 30 minutes, but
we good.
Yeah, we had a lot going on. So like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.